From chocolate sculptures to brunch with my girl and a blizzard to end the week, I'm about to show you how I juggle being a pastry student and being that
Like
girl.
I try to do like a Nina Park type of lip. Just kind of like pat in, but it just looks pinky to me.
Now, you would think I would stay my ass home, but I decided to go to Susie's instead of preparing for school. I was like, why not go have brunch with my best friend and like enjoy the end of our winter break? I don't believe in suffering before school. I believe in eating pancakes, having good conversations, and enjoying the last 2 days of freedom. Now, if you're grumpy in the morning or you get overstimulated by like loud noises, I would not suggest to go to Susie's. It was very loud and it was a diner, so like a bunch of people were there. But luckily, my friend came and we ended up ordering the pancakes, the hash browns, and the tuna melt. Now, I love the pancakes. I will say they're basically fried in butter. The hash browns were also very fried. But once I took a bite of that, me to just dig in, cameras off, like me and the pancakes. Yeah, it was a 10 out of 10 for me. If you ever go to Susie's, please get the pancake. After that, we ate the tuna melt and the hash browns. Now, I really liked the hash browns. My friend didn't like it, so it's kind of like, I'll say 50-50. The tuna melt was really nice. It had chips in it. The malted chocolate shake isn't very chocolatey, so if you're expecting like a very chocolatey shake, you're not getting that. It's more malted than chocolate.
Hey vlog!
You hold it.
Okay, so right now we're on our way to Project Soul. We just came from Susie's.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you rate it?
I rated it 8.
Okay, I rate it a 7. The only reason is because it's very oily, guys.
It depends. If you like hash browns are deep fried, like it is what it is.
No, guys, they're going through gallons of oil. I heard it from the back. I heard the oil from the back. Guys, it was so oily. My hands are moisturized right now.
And guess what? Guess what? You needed it. We needed to
Oh,
be
100%.
moisturized.
No, like they gave us lip balm, they gave us hand cream from oil, from the food.
Did you like the milkshake?
The milkshake?
Yeah.
I would give it a 6 out of 10. Only because like I expected like a more flavorful chocolate.
Chocolate, to be fair. I think because if you like malt, you like malt chocolate.
I think you have expensive taste.
Going to where are we going?
We're going to Project Soul.
Project Soul.
If we get there,
Get a matcha.
I keep forgetting that I'm the one guiding us.
Yeah, this is not our area. What do you think of the matcha?
I get this 8 out of 10.
You're like fruit. Like no.
No, it's really
I
good.
like this more than the malted chocolate milkshake.
Yes.
We are going to go watch what?
The housemate.
Housemaid. I don't know what's that about, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yep.
Me, you're always watching a movie just cause. She got me a gift.
Okay, we know our mission.
So we just watched the movie. What's your thoughts?
It's a 8 out of 10.
Why is it 8? I say 7.5.
Yeah. Only because we didn't know how X-rated it would be. That's the only problem that we had. But other than that, like I was jumping out of my seat.
Why is she so shy all of a sudden? She looks like you're frozen. The thing is, I need you guys to understand, it was a bit X-rated. So if you're gonna watch The Housemaids, don't watch it without. Don't watch it with kids.
Don't watch it with don't watch it with kids.
Don't
Don't
watch
watch
it
it
with
with your mama.
Don't watch.
Don't watch it
Don't
with
watch it with
family.
family. We're gonna go. Next time you see me, I'm gonna be back in school.
Sure. Yes.
We're gonna be back in school. She's gonna be back at work. We are going home.
Period.
Say bye to vlog. Take the seal off. I want to know if the perfume's not this big. I don't want it because if it's this small in the box, why are you so heavy? Raven Oud, why are you so heavy? Oh no. Are you done? Are you done? Oh my god. Please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. Oh, she's so pretty. It's beautiful. It smells really good. I'm about to see. Okay, so it smells fresh, surprisingly. Because
When I saw the bottle, it smelled a bit strong. It's floral for sure. This is... Maybe I have to let it sit for a while. I don't know. Kind of floral when you first smell it. I always have to warm up to it. I know I have to like put on my skin, go out, see how it wears, but like I'm gonna smell it again tomorrow because it's on my robe. But yeah, this is right now it's a 6. It's like a necklace. Meow. Put it back in there. I'm gonna close it. Yeah. For some reason, everyone decided to travel this December, and I decided to buy a new camera. But my cousin went to America. She got me a really beautiful gift. I think it was really kind of her to get this, and it's very sentimental. She said it represents me. And here it is. I don't know if you can see that, but apparently, this is who I am. And I feel like this is why you have cousins, because they can be so sweet. Shout out to the new semester because I really am going to be using one brain cell to get through this. And that's it for now. Tomorrow, long day. I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna have to go through all my classes because I did not do that. Do not be like me. Look at your schedule. I'm gonna look at my schedule, prepare everything, prepare my bag. My kit is already cleaned. My bag's clean, but prepare it more. Maybe iron my uniform if I'm feeling like zesty. If I'm feeling like it's a new semester, I might iron my uniform. If not, it's gonna be wrinkled. Tomorrow's a long day. We have chocolate, confectionery. We have something. I haven't looked at my schedule, but we'll figure it out. I want to go back to bed right now. 10:24. I haven't been up at this time in maybe a month. My breakfast, my coffee, my laptop. I need to do a bunch of work for school, print out stuff, set it up so that I know what I'm doing this week, and I need to do it for my partner as well, because you go back and forth with it. And I'm eating breakfast, so talk to you guys later. For me, my morning routine is robe, coffee, peanut butter banana on toast. Then right after I ended up getting ready for school, I always have to put on my little cravat, which cracks me up because I feel like a French person. Why am I wearing a tie? But it is what it is. I ended up putting my tie on and running to school. Now we are in chocolate class 101. This is the first chocolate class I've ever done. Now, if you know me, you know that me and chocolate are not friends. We don't know each other. We don't like each other. But we have to coexist with each other. And that's exactly what this class felt like. Now, if you ever see little blurs on the side, I have a class full of people. So I'm just like kind of blocking them out because I don't want to like invade other people's privacy. Now, my partner beside me is a chocolate expert. That's what I like to call him. And here he is trying to explain to me how to deal with chocolate, how to temper it, and all that jazz. And I was just like,
Speak for yourself.
Now, you're probably wondering why I was so nervous for this class. Now, in this class, we ended up learning about tempering chocolate. But the thing is, not only were we going to learn how to temper chocolate, we are going to temper a lot of chocolate, and we're also going to make a chocolate sculpture. Now, when I saw we were going to make a chocolate sculpture for week 1, I was like, who's making chocolate sculpture? I know I'm not making a chocolate sculpture because I don't even know how chocolate works, let alone make a sculpture, let alone make a sculpture that stands. I'm not doing that. Hell no. I'm like, this must be chocolate 102,000, not 101. Something is wrong. And yet, here I am, me and that marble slab and that chocolate were moving around. I was having a great time doing this, but I knew what was to come. I knew sooner or later I was going to have to work on each part of the sculpture. Now, the first part is probably the most important part, which is the base. Now, luckily, we had a format to follow, so we're just tracing the paper that was given by our teacher, and then we're filling it in. And this will be like an S shape when we put it together. And we also had like a disc we had to fill, and it was really difficult taking it out. Like I couldn't take it out for some reason.
You take this out.
The thing with chocolate is the more you hold it, the more you stress, the more it becomes temperamental, the more it melts. So I was just like telling myself, I said, you know what I'm not going to do is stress about it. I'm just going to shave off the S shape, which is kind of like a branch. I keep saying S shape, but it's like the branch. And then I need to make the base. So I have like a circle full of chocolate. I'm basically creating legs with these chocolate balls. And I'm using a heat gun, which I've never used before. I'm just using like tools. I kind of felt like Bob the Builder, building things, creating things, trying to make something stand. Kind of felt like IKEA, I'm not gonna lie. But what mattered to me the most was trying to get this branch looking S-shaped thing on my base and hopefully making it stay. Now, the hard part is to make chocolate stick to chocolate, you need, guess what, more chocolate. And I was just like, how am I gonna make this stay? So luckily I had freeze spray, and the freeze spray helped like make the chocolate solidify so that it could hold. But if you use too much freeze spray, it's just not working out. And then I was like, is this standing up straight? Did I do it backwards? Did I do it forwards? I was just like really stressed about it. And then after I did one thing, I forget what I'm supposed to do next. And then just take a deep breath. I was just like, you know what? I have the first part done. Somehow I made a circle. I don't even remember when I made the circle. I was just like going with the flow, and it was me, chocolate, and God, honestly. After I ended up spray painting it and then going home, I was exhausted. So we had to move on to the next day, which is day two. Day two is all about the details. Now we have the base, we have the branch. Now we need all the chocolate molds. So we need the chocolate flower, we need the dragonfly, and we need other things like a chocolate ball and anything that we can add to with whatever time we have. Now, the hardest part of this class is the fact that we don't have a lot of time. We're doing quite a lot of things. Over time, I know I'm gonna get better at it, but like I have to do chocolate leaves on top of chocolate flower, on top of chocolate dragon. I never did chocolate leaf before. Let's go see how Mumtaz did the chocolate petals. This was probably the hardest thing ever because you had to make the chocolate petals by using tempered chocolate that you made with milk chocolate, by the way. Milk chocolate is probably the worst thing to temper. It's just like it becomes cold so fast. And then you had to make it look like this. I had to make it look like this on like try number one, two, three. Because remember, chocolate solidifies. So long you take, either if it's too runny, which is right here, it was too runny, it wasn't making a leaf shape, more like a teardrop. I had to try again, but I had to try faster than before because my chocolate was solidified. I'm just like, I'm tapping. I'm tapping. It has to become a leaf because I said so. I keep tapping, tapping. And then I just turned the camera off. I was like, you know what? Let's move on. And here I am. I am making the chocolate dragonfly, which is the centerpiece of this chocolate sculpture. This whole sculpture is called a dragonfly sculpture. That's what my teacher called it. That's what I'm going to call it. And for me, surprisingly, tracing like with chocolate is not that difficult. I didn't find it very difficult. I know how to follow lines because of icing. So this is probably my favorite part of the day. But the chocolate leaves or the chocolate petals, I would call it, I would not do that again. Imagine you have like a whole table of leaves that are ugly. You guys, I was so stressed. I was like, how am I going to make this look like a flower when it's looking like a claw? But you know what? When you're racing against time, all that matters is finishing. I was just like, I'm going to take whatever I can. I'm going to make whatever I can make with it. I'm going to use whatever chocolate that's still liquid because if you look beside the bowl, that bowl was hard chocolate. Mama's going to make a cute little claw. And that's what I did. Like I made whatever I needed to make to finish this class. I was just like, you know what? Class is ending in a few more hours. Just hold on, Mumtaz. Just hold on. Now the last part of class was just assembly. So taking all my molds, my little, would you call that a bird? I think so. My leaves, my globe, my flower, and just attaching it all on and hoping that nothing falls.
I want to go home. We're having so much fun. Ignore how the table looks. We're almost done.
Clean up.
Clean up, clean up.
I gotta go clean up. Bye.
And here is the final product. This is my classes, like all their sculptures. I feel like everyone did amazing. Even for me, I'm quite proud of myself. The fact that it stands, the fact that I was able to move it around. And this was my first time ever making a chocolate sculpture. Yeah, is it in the back? Sure, but like, okay, it's standing next to other people. My class is full of really incredible bakers, and the fact that like I'm like next to them, my sculpture is next to other people who are also great. I was just really proud of myself. It is day three, I believe, and we're gonna do cakes. Finally, we're doing cakes. We're gonna do a vintage style cake. So we're gonna do 2-tier. First time doing 2-tier by myself at school. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I gotta go. I gotta go run to the bus, but I'll take you with me. Bye. Now, this is cake decorating like point two. So we did cake decorating one last semester. So I kind of knew what we're going to expect. We're going to decorate a lot of cakes, but this time all our cakes were handmade before we were using cake mix. So that took a lot more time, which means it's a 2-day project. We're making a marble Lambeth cake.
A tower of dishes. Never thought making cakes would be so difficult. But put the cakes in the oven, moving on. So we just made the cakes. We're about to make this with meringue. I gotta pray. This is like, I don't feel like I'm on my A game.
Yeah, I jinxed myself by saying that because like maybe 20 minutes later, I ended up taking the cakes out of the oven and burning the crap out of my hand. So the rest of the time, even like up until now, I still have to wrap my burn. It was really bad, but we move. When in the kitchen, you end up burning yourself sometimes. Can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Speaking of heat, these cakes were hot as hell. Man, I had to take them out and my burn was killing me, but like, again, we move. So now all the cakes are cool. I'm gonna have to cut the tops off of them, do some simple syrup because we like our cakes nice and moist. Now on the side, I have Swiss meringue and then I had espresso meringue. It was so good because I love coffee. So anytime I can get that crack, I'm going to enjoy it. So here I'm cutting the top off the cakes, like just make them like nice and even, how they fit together. Then I'm gonna put some simple syrup on them. I'm gonna put a lot of it because it is a 2-day project. And I like simple syrup. I know some people don't like the idea of having sugar water in their cakes, but you're eating a cake. There's gonna be sugar in it. We move. Now I basically just fill the cake. I put the white Swiss meringue on the outside and my filling in the middle, and I continue for all the layers. And then I end up doing a crumb coat, which was pretty like self-explanatory. It just means putting a thin layer of frosting to prevent crumbs from coming out. And then we put it in the fridge, and that was day one, and that's what's gonna be day one for this whole semester, which is baking cakes, crumb coat, then moving on. This time now is, what time is it? 6:36. I woke up early as shit because I was like, class starts. The earliest you can get there is 6:30, right? Keeping my arm back because for some reason I have a tendency to this. I'm an old lady. But it's 6:36 and class starts at 7:30. So I was like, let me get up early, pray Fajr, so that I can mask my cake while everyone's not really there, like people are coming in, and I can be ready. And like where I lack in skill, Taz does not lack in effort. I was ready to, I'm gonna do my best and hopefully get it done. I get a message. My teacher's like, oh, class is canceled. Sunscreen's already on. Apparently there's a snowstorm outside. So let me show you what's happening outside because I haven't even checked yet. I guess we're staying inside today. So that was the end of week 1 of pastry school. I need to lie down somewhere. I gotta go. I gotta have coffee and I gotta go to bed. So bye everyone. Now week 2 was even more fun with more chocolate, even more cake, and an actual finished week. Please follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.